Alright, what's up, you guys? Let me go into this real quick. Stock time. Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with DMI, right? DMI. DMI is showing that tensions are forming up, and we could finally see the actual next move forming up, and it makes sense because if you take a look at the SPX created a new all-time high. I think since Monday of last week or this week. I want to say last week. Let me check it real quick. Thursday, yeah. So last week slash this week. So a week and a half, or actually about to be a week. Um. All right. So ever since we created that area, we've been holding. We broke it, but it doesn't. It's not having that reaction. It's not having that Japan reaction. It's not having this reaction. There's a war. We were at all time high. Okay, we failed. When we went up, we closed here. And this day we went. We didn't have nothing. We were there, but all of a sudden we got scared, or somebody scared us, and I think it was Japan. Japan. No, Japan was this one right here. Thursday, because Thursday was the real move. Yeah, Thursday. This was Japan right here. So you see how Japan followed and has this crazy shit, and the next one on down was this one. This was labor. Oh no, labor looking down the numbers, and this is not. Oh fuck, I will move it. Because I really got to pay attention to. Alright, cool. Action. Month, weeks. So, and this is the thing, we've been holding this here for a long time. So even with this whole war bullshit, even with the whole war bullshit, even though these mother effers have been at war for a full year almost already, October 7th, even before October 7th, they were into conflict. They want to fight everybody, right? Just like everybody in this world wants to fucking fight everybody. Everybody has their own issues, why, resources, this and that. But these mother effers have been in the war since last year. They've been attacked already. They've been attacked by these groups, by those groups. They attacked these groups because so and so commander was there and so whatnot. But all of a sudden, when we're in an all-time high range, all of a sudden, hey, there's a conflict in the Middle East. Oh, and then you even see it right now in these shit right here. Watch. Index says and lower ahead of U.S. job data. Middle East still in focus. Oil jumps on Middle East tensions. These fucking tensions have been on. It's not like we knew like it was gonna happen. Like we knew keep it like. So why all of a sudden, and then a month before the elections. Think about this shit. If it wasn't for this tension that we've been seeing in the Middle East, all of a sudden, because poor little Mister. I don't want to say the word. It starts with the J. Poor little Mr. J. I'm gonna say that. Poor little Mr. J. Because poor little Mr. J is now getting attacked. Now the market all of a sudden is feeling it. Now when the market is in the all-time high, now when SPX in the all-time high, because of this incident, now the market is shaking down because investors are scared. This shit has been going on for a minute already. Anyways, number two, the data. Data that came out today. Unemployment came out today, and this came out today. Initial jobless claim in the United States remains steady, rising slightly, and most likely increase suggests stable market. Despite strikes, natural disasters, the market still everything's still looking good. Beside this shit, it even took in this. Then we go to this right here. This is positive surprise. The report reflects ongoing strength in the United States. So if it was for this, what do you think? What do you think? Especially because this was the data that Powell was paying attention to. Labor, isn't that what he's paying attention to? Isn't that what the whole? Normally, before recession hits, it's when you start seeing um, people getting fired, unemployment going up, um, getting people getting fired, all this shit, places shutting down, and then that's when they cut the interest rate to make it fucking feel better, whatnot. And normally, they end up not doing it at the right time, and that's when things get worse, and that's what they're saying is happening right now. So that's what they pay attention to this shit, because this is how it normally starts with all this employment shit, and numbers going down, blah 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 blah. So if it wasn't for the big the scary stuff happening in the Middle East with the poor little Mr. J getting attacked, if it wasn't for that, this market would still be skyrocketing. All this is just to make the market go down. It's just to make some sort of retracement. Just like we had the whole Japan issue. Oh no, we haven't seen numbers like this since 1987. And we haven't seen these numbers like this since 2008. Are we gonna? All that bullshit. Again, these people, they're bullies, right? But these bullies, what do the bully do? The bully comes to take your shit away from you. They bother you, right? So a bully can take your shit away from you physically with words, but after those words and you don't listen, it's time for these hands. The market can't do that shit to you. The only way the market can do that shit to you is scare your emotions. What's gonna happen? Oh no! You got elections coming up. They're using this as a little retracement. That way, when the market comes up and it's time for all this shit to happen, the market's gonna be looking good in November. And I even said on my videos, if the market ends up closing this last month high, we're most likely gonna see this week coming up and next week, these next 2 weeks, a little retracement. Especially because we're coming to election time, so it doesn't make sense for the market to be going up for another 2 more weeks or so, 3 more weeks when you have elections coming up, and you don't want the retracement to happen for the market to go on down while you're it's time to vote. So this whole strike thing is mostly because they can fix this shit easily. Once you get into economics and you start listening, you start seeing different points of view, all that shit that you get that you normally talk about with your fucking coworkers that you don't know shit about finance. And I was thinking about this shit all the time. We don't know shit about finance, but when we say the word, yeah, we're in a crisis. We're not. Did you know that Do you know that investors and traders, whether it be 15, 10 years, 5 years, 20 years, they can't even. It's hard for people to know when we are or when we aren't. Me, from a point of view, from a trader, after watching so many professionals, experts in the last 3 years of the biggest, I got in at the worst time what I could with the market, which was the best time for me. Everything was changing. People were so used to of trading the market in the early 2000, mid 2012, 14, whatever the fuck it was, when forex trading came out. To all of a sudden getting this whole change, economic, everything changing. So I was able to see the true colors behind the real finance, or the big errors, or that the presidency, want to do, politics are doing, banks are doing. All these veils are coming out that normally when you would trade during these other times, maybe the 2008 time when the computers were barely coming out, you couldn't really understand. But now that all this, there already was, it already happened once in 2008 with the computers and with all this now, with all this information that you can get now, your perspective on how to look at the market, to understand the market was different, especially now, especially if you're weird like me. Um, so I see this only as a black swan, as a, you have this, then you have the port, um, and even as if Trump wins and we're going when we go start going to little recession or start going down, what do you think he's gonna do? He's gonna fucking hit control P, control print, and that shit's gonna go because that's the only way this shit works. That's the only way we keep this market up. So, anyways, back to stocks. So we've been holding this whole area. We even broke it. Normally, like I said, if we would have broken this already, we would put it down here. This is the stop right here. This high green in this daily. That's what's telling you. Hey, there's some support here, but this is the main core here. So for this to drop, and then to either get bought and then hold this position right there, that's what told the homie is that, hey, pay attention how since Monday we drop, but notice how we've been sticking to this. First, and look where it stops. The first area give you the first warning. Then it stops and goes back in their area, again in their area, again. So 1, 2, 3, 4 times already that it dropped, but it's still there. And what a coincidence that we're coming to the last day and where it's at. So this last day is gonna be, got you guys, we're actually doing good, but or because we got this tension going on since fucking Monday about Israel. My bad, Mr. J. What may happen is we'll have a fake out to maybe here or here, or what happen is we'll just keep this whole area, and nighttime we'll go for one more time, and then we'll just start breaking throughout the night, and finally break, and hold somewhere here because we don't got support. This is new territory. There's no support, and by support I mean this, where we stop and give you the support and the resistance. Like right here, right here, right here. That's why they stop in this area, these same areas right here. These same areas right here. So they either gonna stop, create a new area of bullshit here, and then go back up and just fake stuff. It's alright, you guys, the war is gonna take care of, or we send whatever. Or if we keep getting bad news with Mr. J, hey, they need our help. Hey, this and that. Our things are looking good. Hey, blah blah blah. They're gonna reach these areas down here. And Nasdaq is already giving these warnings, and I told the homie about this. It's like, hey, Nasdaq is giving you warnings of a dump because 3 monthly candle means every candle is 3 months. So where these 3-month candles stop, which I call them floors, those floors are hard to pass or to break through up or down more than regular monthly candles because they're 3 months put together. So when I did this, your last 3 monthly candles right here, notice how after that we've been just holding this area right here. So when you put where SPX is at, pretty much this is XPX. XPX went up and it's been holding this area, broke it, but it's still in that area. Right? SPX also broke its own thing, but it's still right there in that area. And if you see SPX, it's the same thing. I sound like I forgot what Mexican skit it is from. Anyways. See the same shit, but just in daily wise. Just there hanging. So once I saw that Nasdaq Come on, buddy. 2 hours later. Middle East risk. Middle East tensions make investors jittery. Oh my goodness gracious. Middle East tension rise. See, once I saw this shit, I was like, oh, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be what's gonna make this. But I thought this whole news was actually gonna make the whole market go down. But what's keeping it up, you guys, is the good data that we got today too. Otherwise, the market would have continued easily. So this is that line. I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, this one right here. What the hell? What the hell? Alright. So this is the main one. This is these two right here is what you want to hold to keep that root going. And then the other line, I'll put it right here. So when I go into total time frames, I know how close we are to them and whatnot. Go to the upper one here. Alright, so right here. That one's a good one. You're the good one. But still, if we do drop, so if we do drop, we're gonna hold right here. We should. So that means if SPX drops, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Let's go riding. Okay. So I wonder if XPA Nasdaq does go down and stops where it's gonna stop, then it's gonna SPX is gonna create its first new or like new support here, and as Nasdaq respects that support we landed on and starts going up, SPX is gonna go for it and create a new support right here. So you're gonna see some sort of downtrend maybe, and then it's gonna break. Because we should see some sort of trend line. Because we got one right here. All these other lines are gonna get active right now. And then alright, so no. Ah, motherfucker. There you go. There you go. Okay. So that trend line's already gone because we already broke it. And that was a daily trend that I kept mentioning over and over how we were on it. God damn it. There you go. How we were on it. And we finally broke it. I'll give you a warning, but we're hanging this area right here. That was the first warning that I told you guys about this shit. So this one's, I'm gonna keep this one just in case we end up going back up to the region and there'll be a fake out, then we stretch it out here. But just in case, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna get rid of this one because that shit's already done. Damn, I seen it up. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to do. What up with this? There you go. That's better. That's all you want. So, yeah, if SPX break 20 boxes, I know you guys 20 boxes, especially when you know. There you go. Watch. All right. So since the shit created, this was the first area that I paid attention to. But after that, see, look, ever since Tuesday we came down, and it's just been this. So the fact that we end up having whatever issue that we had with our buddies over there, so anyways, even though we've been having those conflicts and blah 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 blah, notice how it still keeps coming in this area. So I told the homie, pay attention how it's been from right here, which is 5,723.76, whatever you want to say that, to 5,692.13, whatever you want to say. See? From right here to right here the whole time. And it had all these chances after breaking it today to really break it, but since it was good data, I think that's where the market is not falling down. But since we're either one or two things, we're gonna get up and then getting stuck. This is the first box you don't want to break. God damn it! Can't even fucking pick it. So this is the first box we want to keep. We want to keep inside this range right here. The second area we want to pay attention to is going to be right here in this area. But in reality, it's right here. See, we don't want to break this. Again, since we don't have no really. The only thing that indicating to me where the stops could be at is this orange line and these red boxes right here. Pretty much these boxes, this box right here. And inside that box there should be some more, but I don't have any. Cause the first, oh shit, my bad, this area was down here. So this is really, in reality, this first box should be right here to indicate to me, hey, this is where your main support, hard support is after this. You mark your candles, your whatever price could be fucking free falling or whatnot. So then from there, then I will have another box to indicate to me if from here to here. It's gonna be a white. It's gonna be purple. And then I'll do another one here since these are 4 candles. These 4 candles have some importance to them, some strength too when they're coming down or up from it. That. Okay, this is where we stopped. This is where we stopped at 2 in the morning last night. So it's very important. This now turns to 12. Oh, that changes everything. Yeah, so that makes sense. After we break this, we're gonna come down here. This box is gonna act like a support. Once it gets inside of here, then you should be really worried because that's confirming, not confirming, but let me know that hey, we're gonna possibly keep dropping if we lose this box. And not just that, this is telling you where that bullish, the bullish zone. So as long as we're in here, we're still bullish. The moment we break this, it's kind of like a free fall. We fall and we just start falling because we lost the invisible support. And then once you lose that, it'll make sense to come to this one right here. You got two right here. You got this one. So yeah, it makes sense. Drop right here. Where's that? And this is what we need to hold. This box right here. And this is July all-time high, so this is where you don't want. So seeing how where SPX, we're seeing where the Nasdaq's at, and it's fighting from breaking through this 3-month candle price that I keep telling you about, which this one right there. I'm gonna delete this shit here. This one right here. This line. So notice how the Nasdaq right here. Alright, we dropped once and we actually broke through it. Still got bought up back. Anyway, see 1, 2, 3, 4. Same as SPX since Tuesday. So wonder that was Tuesday. Yeah, see since Tuesday. So both. So see how Tuesday the Nasdaq would have been warning me, but what warned me more was the more it went down. So the more it went down, I was like, you know what? Let me take a look at Nasdaq. The Nasdaq was supposed to tell me, hey, yeah, you're looking bad, buddy. And that's why I put this shit here months ago because I knew when we came down to this region, I was like, it's a feature for telling me, hey, pay attention to this area. You don't want never to really come to this area down here. So that's why. The good thing is this. The good thing is this that that's when I told the homie to go for a buy when I saw Nasdaq do this right here. That shit didn't went down, but it was around this time, 7:15, 7:20. Time was it? 7:45. You know that's Thursday. That's today. It went up. It must have been. It must have been when this candle was green because at that point it was green. So it must have been when it was no, it's right here. So either when it was going up here or here is when I told the homie to go for a buy. But it was too early because what I didn't check is that at 7 we had another important data. And normally that takes a while for the market to take it in, especially when you have mixed data like this. We have 3 days coming out. When you have also shit coming in for the Middle East, which makes it even gonna worse. It's gonna be very volatile. So I would recommend for you to wait until 7:45, which is something that I didn't do because it didn't even click to me. It's like it's 7:15, 7:20. It's above this or whatnot. It's gonna stay. It's gonna go up. But I mean, I want to trade and I have some money. But what I told myself, like, it was too early. You should wait till 7:45 to your 8:30 to really know where the market was going. And I was paying attention to it, and we came to find 2.8, and that's what happened. But then we were seeing a bunch of this throughout the day, so I'm like, oh fuck, here we go. And one of the indicators was to look at the Nasdaq, cause look what the Nasdaq, even though it fall down, look at the same area. So as soon as I saw this one, the second one during this time, so I go up, and I know we close at 2 p.m. I was like, oh, go for a buy right here. But then again, you're seeing all this, so it's like, oh fuck, because the next time is 11:45, 12:30, and look what happened at 11:45, 12:30. We're going on down, so it's like, oh, okay, this is the last final move of the day, and we're going down. So like, you would then go on a sale, you would be fucking yourself over. And look what happened right here. Because again, 11:45 to 12:30. So if you would have waited, because the market's coming back down, or me at least, I knew the market was coming back down, but I knew 12:30 was the time to pay attention to, and then plus I knew this, the fact that it was holding, the fact how it wasn't breaking down here and doing nothing crazy like this, that I was just literally holding there in the time that it would have been easy indicator to me, especially when it going back in here, the time that it was. Yeah. Um, and then what would have helped me was a 50-minute indicator. That way I know when it goes up, I know it would have told me right here, hey, this is the 50% of this drop. This is 50% right here. So as the market goes up, remember, or just be cautious that we're gonna take a little stop right here. So I would take my profit right here because of how the day has been or whatnot, and especially how the day is about to be end. I know that the market is not gonna continue or whatnot. This was a move, and then here we go. The market ended up closing here for the day, and then we open again. And again, it's just the market just buying time here. So either throughout tonight, it's gonna happen where we're gonna finally end up coming all the way down here, and then finally throughout the nighttime, it's gonna break. It's gonna break this finally. It's gonna be somewhere down here, and then finally we're gonna see just downward move throughout the night type of thing, and not really keeping this whole. What's gonna signal to me is the Nasdaq. First of all, the Nasdaq closing early down here at 6, and then from 6 to 7:30, 7:40, just stay in this area down here. That would worry me. They tell me, hey, we're most likely gonna go down. We're most likely gonna push one more time, since we've been here since 6 p.m. If we do, we're gonna try to break above this. We're gonna fail, and then we're gonna continue down with the downward trend, even though with this good data. And then most likely next week we'll push an up, or after this whole war issue. If not, we're gonna hold this box like we've been holding. We're gonna hold above this box, so we're gonna hold here, or hold here. This is a week right here, so this could breaking this below this week is bad. So if anything, I see it, and here's the 50 right here. So watch. So we'll then bring the 50 down here to remember me. Hey, if we start rejecting this, we're gonna go back up and stay in this area here, especially if we close up here at 6. We're gonna buy time, and again, here's another weekly. So again, what I used to do, I used to get another box and do it from a week to week, so I can know that, hey, this area is important, and these are your support, your resistance in these boxes right here. Or I normally put one of these up here to tell me, hey, here's another weekly. You're in the last week for the box or something like that. But anyways, so this is what you want. You want to reject above this area. Then I'm going to check my 1 hour and 2 hour Fibonacci's. Where they at? My first hour is right there. So what I would do, where's my... I don't even have one. No, I don't. So I would then go here. 150. 1 hour candle. You go to your 2 hour candle. Your 2 hour candle Fibonacci is right here. You go to your 3. I don't know what this was gonna be. But then, cause this is the life I pick. Baby goes up with the. No, don't like this color. Doesn't stick out that much. There you go. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a video before I crash out because I don't want to do. Oh yeah, I saw that coming. If you guys watch my videos, that's one thing I don't like. I don't like slacking on these videos, even though I do. Alright. It's Friday, gotta fuck on Friday. Alrighty. So what we want is we want this 1 hour candle to keep getting bought above pretty much this box. We can see the resistance right here, so it's gonna be hard to pass. Back to SP mother effing X. Still in this region. So. Forward. Single word, mockingbird, you can't get me. Pam 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 pam. Ba ba da ba bam. Ba 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 bum bum ch. Ba 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 bum. Down down bum bum down bam down bam down bam bam bam. In the end, you got me. Alright. So what we want is, well, first of all, we want to maintain in these two regions. Pretty much about, okay, yeah, what we want. We want to sustain above this and this right here, pretty much. By 6, we want to hold this trend right here that we're seeing and go back up. We want to hold this. This is where we close the day. So we want to close this area right here above this. We don't want to go here. We want to stay here. Watch. We don't want to go down here again. We want to stay in here pretty much. So if we go down here, especially coming towards a 6, which is a 4-hour candle, that means that this 4-hour candle will be looking like this down here. more indicating of continued pressure on down. You want a forward candlestick and you want this to close here. That's what you want. Yeah, that's what you definitely want. 15-minute candle indicator, or you're giving your targets, so that's why you don't want that. Anyways, alright, that's all for today, you guys. I'll make another video. This is Brian Seacrest signing the meta effing out.